We're back at the Vance Community Garden, and I have with me Coach Brad Stubbs. And Coach Stubbs is a special education teacher at Tennessee High School, and he's going to tell us a little bit about what the garden means to his students. So tell me what's going on back here now with your class.
Our relationship with Rivers Way has provided a lot of hands-on opportunities for our students to come and get work experience and job experience with hands-on opportunities to learn hands-on. One of the things that we do here, we grow our own food, we learn how to plant food, we learn how to care for food, we learn how to harvest food, and then we take that and transfer it over to Cafe Central, which is another partnership with Rivers Way program. We feed the public every Thursday and Friday at Central Christian Church. But we take that food and we learn how to harvest it, how to prepare it, or how to prepare the food. Then we learn how to serve the food. So it's given us a bunch of opportunities: harvesting food, planting food, preparing food, serving food. We just feel like it's hands-on opportunities for our students to get job skills, and nothing beats that hands-on opportunity for them.
Well, one of my favorite things to do, my whole job, is to come up here to the garden and see the kids working, or go to Cafe Central and see the kids working. Honestly, I tell people that all the time. So I see the day-to-day of this, but could you tell me a little bit about what are the results that you see of this program beyond the classroom, and when the kids leave high school? What do you see happening?
Another great outcome that I've seen, from this program are the relationships that I've seen my students develop with people in the community. Whether it's up here at the garden, whether it's at Cafe Central, whether it's maybe down on State Street through Rivers Way's summer program, I've seen relationships develop with my kids and the public that may not have necessarily been there before they got this experience. And that's just really neat for me to be able to step back and look at. Even looking at some of our alumni that have graduated and are no longer with us, I'll see them out in the community, working with someone at the garden, and it's just really neat to see my students develop those relationships with people in the community.
Awesome, I agree. Well, I'm always hearing stories about students who have had really positive experiences in the garden, and do you have a student story you'd like to share with us of how this has impacted an individual student's life?
Well, I'll tell you what, we've got actually an alumni here. Speaking of relationships, another cool thing, we're up here working, and just about always there's people from the community here. So it's an opportunity to develop that intertwining that the school with the community. That's just a really neat thing. But we've got a former alumni, Nick Bell, that I've seen. He's actually working with it. He's actually gotten a job, and he's not only that, he's active. He's working with a job, but he's also active now in the community, which is just really neat to see. And he's still a part of our. I love him to death, and I still get to come up here and talk to him and see him. It's just really neat. And he's also still gets to be around our students, our current students, so he gets to rub off on them, and it's just neat all the way around. You cannot beat hands-on experience with anything. This program has provided that hands-on experience that we weren't necessarily able to give our kids in the classroom. On top of hands-on experience, so many of the skills that I've seen our students get from this program are skills like they call them soft skills. Learning how to work as a team, conflict resolution, just work ethic. It's so cool to just step back and watch students that maybe at the beginning of the year, would work maybe 5 minutes at a time on a job before they were, getting off task or something, and now they're able to just work 90 minutes straight, just working hard the whole time. And there's a lot to be said about that. Just the value of work ethic, and I've seen that from this program.
Thank you for joining us today, Coach Stubbs. We appreciate the opportunity to be in the garden.
Thanks for coming out.
And thank you all for joining this episode of It's About Kids. For more information about our school system, go to our website, bgcs.org, or follow us on Facebook or Twitter. We'll see you next time.